a stunning wooden statue pulled from a Russian peat bog 125 years ago has been dated as being 11,000 years old after sensational new analysis. This means the remarkable Shigir Idol, which is covered in encrypted code and may be a message from ancient man, is by far the oldest wooden sculpture in the world. Previous dating attempts claimed it was made 9,500 years ago. By comparison, Stonehenge dates back 4,614 years, while the haunting Russian wooden sculpture is also more than twice as old as the Egyptian pyramids. We can say the results are sensational, a source at Sverdlovsk Regional History Museum told the Siberian Times. The museum said the dating used the world's most sophisticated technology and was undertaken to remove doubts about the age of the idol. The idol was originally dug out of a peat bog in the Ural Mountains in 1890. The first attempt to date the idol was made 107 years after its discovery, in 1997. The first radiocarbon analyses showed the idol was 9,500 calendar years old, which led to disputes in the scientific community. To exclude doubts, and to make the results known and accepted, a decision was made to use the most modern technologies to date the idol again, the source said. Research was conducted in Mannheim, Germany, at one of the world's most advanced laboratories using accelerated mass spectrometry, on 7 minuscule wooden samples. The results were astonishing, as samples from inside parts of the idol showed its age as 11,000 calendar years, to the very beginning of the Holocene epoch. We also learned that the sculpture was made from a larch which was at least 157 years old. Clear cuts on the tree trunk leave no doubts that the idol was made from a freshly cut tree, by stone tools. The source concluded, the research proves that the Big Shigir Idol is the world's oldest wooden sculpture, and an outstanding discovery, a key to understanding Eurasian art. The peat bog preserved the idol as if in a time capsule on the western fringes of Siberia. The ancient monument stands 9 feet, 2.8 meters, in height but originally was 17 feet, 5.3 meters, tall as high as a 2-story house. In the Soviet era, 2 meters of the ancient artifact went missing, though drawings were made of it by pre-revolutionary archaeologist Vladimir Tolmachev. Professor Mikhail Zilin, lead researcher of the Russian Academy of Sciences Institute of Archaeology, has spoken previously of his feeling of awe when studying the idol. This is a masterpiece, carrying gigantic emotional value and force, he said. It is a unique sculpture, there is nothing else in the world like this. It is very alive, and very complicated at the same time. The ornament is covered with nothing but encrypted information. People were passing on knowledge with the help of the idol. While the messages remain an utter mystery to modern man, it was clear that the figure's creators lived in total harmony with the world, had advanced intellectual development, and a complicated spiritual world, he said. The markings and hieroglyphics could have multiple meanings for the ancient statue makers who gave the idol 7 faces, only one of which is 3-dimensional, say academics. If these are images of spirits that inhabited the human world in ancient times, the vertical position of figures, one above the other, probably relate to their hierarchy, said author Petra Zolin, citing scientific work by Svetlana Savchenko, chief keeper of Shigir Idol, and Zilin. Images on the front and back planes of the idol possibly indicate that they belong to different worlds. If there are depicted myths about the origin of humans and the world, the vertical arrangement of the images may reflect a sequence of events. Ornaments can be special signs which mark something as significant. Professor Thomas Terbriger, of the Department of Cultural Heritage of Lower Saxony, and Hugh Heusner, from the Berlin Archaeological Institute, were the German scientists involved in dating the idol.